What's going on, guys? This is again Crypto Maniac, and we will review another ICO called Contents Protocol. Their public sale is live and will be end on 3 days, 5 hours, and 3 minutes. So far they have sold 90.51% of their tokens, and 1 ETH is equivalent to 60,000 CPT. We have no lockup. The minimum is 0.1 Ethereum and the maximum is 50 Ethereum. So first of all, this is not a financial advice. Just do your own research before investing in any ICO. So I will give you a brief background of this company, what they are doing, what they are going to solve. So the Contents Protocol is a hash acceleration project and a reverse ICO from Korea. So they have an existing business which began on 2011 called Watcha. So Watcha is a personalized recommendation service for movies, TV series, animations, and books. So when it comes to recommendation accuracy, and this is probably the most important thing, they have their recommendation engine, which is 26% higher than that of the Netflix. But they are not only accurate, but they are also good at aggregating data, since they have 40 million ratings and reviews to date, and that is #1 in Korea, which is 30 times more than Naver, which is the Google of Korea. So Watcha is the bread and butter of this company. So what they did next was they plugged it into a paid subscription VOD service called Watcha Play. So Watcha Play is the leading competitor against Netflix in Korea with around 250 paid subscribers, but the most important number here is the 18 plus hours of viewing per month per user. This engagement is the highest among all of the TTs, which is very good compared to other, and this is because 71% of all the content that is consumed on this platform comes to their recommendation engine, and only 21% is from the direct search currently, and they have a relationship with over 60 content providers around the world, including Hollywood. So they have a Best App Award of the Year by the Google and App Store for 5 years running. So the Contents Protocol has the two value propositions that they are trying to bring to the table with this. #1 is the data transparency for content makers, so that they have access to the data that will help them to make better content. And the #2, which is users. We're bringing users into the compensation scheme, because right now industry the revenue being shared by the content providers and the platforms, that the users are not part of this at all. So at Protocol, they are encouraging platforms to recognize users not just as buyers but also as marketers. So they will have the two tokens. So first is the CPT, which is the utility token that will be available in exchange, and the second is the CP Power, which is a non-transferable internal protocol for stake and voting within the protocol. So the second token is used only for staking and voting. So the current problems that they are going to solve is, first is that the content providers losing direct access to users and the data. So the content providers providing platforms with content, and they got the platform paying the license fees. So that is fair and great, but the problem is that all the data, including transaction data, that's needed for a fair revenue share. So user engagement data that helps give content makers creative insight, user demographics, and ratings that can help content makers optimize pricing and windowing all of their titles through movie theater, IPTV, and VOD. So the platforms are not transparent and unreliable license fee payment. So the third will be the which I mentioned earlier, that the simple users are never rewarded. So their solution is that we will provide transparency to the user data and insight to the content providers, which will help them to create better content in the future. And second, they will incentivize users for their activities and contribution, which will encourage them to become more active consumers in the industry. So this is it. So this is the platform of content protocol. This is the content provider, and this is the users. So as the users will give a review or watching some videos or listening to music, the users, as I said, not only the buyers, but they will incentivize by giving reviews and sharing it with their friends. So let me give you a simple transactions that will be happening happened in the contents protocol. So let's say that Michael pay $100 for adventures. So $7 that will go to Disney. For example, Disney will be the content provider. So $1 will go to the platform for streaming it, and the other dollar will go back to my code for sort of an oversimplified kickback. It will work in the algorithm, but to incentivize them to leave reviews and share the content with his friends on social media. The last dollar will be distributed among users who bought Avengers before Michael did, and did marketing contributions themselves. So this is a really creative way of sort of recognizing users as marketers and contributing and also compensating them. So just like I mentioned earlier, this will be the problems we're trying to solve, and this is a very good platform. As we can see, they have already existing business, and they have their relationship with Disney, HBO, Sony Pictures, Fox, BBC Worldwide, and others. So this is their token allocation. So 5% will be for community building, 15% for biz development, platform investment, and 15% for biz dev contents, 15% for company and the team, 7% is for reserve, 4% for advisor, 10% for copyright management, 2% for all user distribution and bounty, 30% is for the token sale. So they have a very great partners. I cannot review this one by one, but this is the most popular. This is called OKX Exchange, and the Arrington, IOST, Origo Network, Stellar Partners, the Genesis, Kakao Ventures, and many more. So they have also the great advisors, this and the team. Okay, let's go to the team. So the team, they are composed of many teams. So as you can see here, we cannot do this one by one, but one thing I assure you that they are the competent team with this business, and for me this is an all-star team with a great partnerships. Okay guys, so This is my review about the contents protocol. So if you want to join the ICO, this is the instructions. So first, you must complete your KYC and then download that BitBerry app on Google Play or the App Store. So you can sign up with Google account or your KakaoTalk, and then click Add Wallet and select Ethereum. So your BitBerry ETH wallet is created. Click on the TX or transaction, then click to receive and send your ETH to the address shown. Click send and enter manually. So you must enter the information below. This is the phone number and the name is TBT. So if you have a question on joining the sale, you can go here, you can click this need help or join your Telegram so that the admins could assist you. So once again, this is Cryptomaniac and this is Contents Protocol.